Good on this end. Just waiting for the bats to come back on. For the Twins, it'll be Solano. Wentz is pitching for the Tigers. It'll be Solano, Correa, and Farmer. What's up, Garrick?
Still getting to know Solano, who is a late arrival in camp, a late signee. Solano bowing out of the World Baseball Classic to focus on his new club.
Takes the 1-0 pitch and flares it into right field. It's in foul territory, but it's an out anyway. 1 away. Nice play by Austin Meadows.
Good to see Austin Meadows out there. Danny last year had the vertigo issues. Came over from Tampa Bay, and then he was unable to play.
What's up, Adam?
We were expecting a lot from Meadows last year, and like you said, he just did not get a ton of playing time. As a matter of fact, just 36 ball games, hit no home runs, and he was a guy that they were.
Another ball. Here's Carlos Correa digging in. Yeah, it was a good fight. It was a good night last night. Shock win by Grosso. John Jones won real quick.
We were talking yesterday about who the Tigers might bring, and they brought a lot of big leaguers, but it's not as if they have a lot of big leaguers.
There we go.
As a foul tip, it's 1-1. A lot of guys, Danny,
1-1.
have played in the big
What's up, Abe?
leagues, probably will play again in the big leagues.
How's it going?
They're still fighting and battling for positions in camp with Detroit.
Yeah, AJ Hinch, they thought they had a little bit of upside going into last year. They were 66 and 96. Really not the kind of year that the Tigers were anticipating.
I don't know why anyone thought Jones. Yeah, I don't know why either. It was worlds apart fighting. It seemed like 2-1.
Go down. All top picks and all top prospects.
That's a pretty crazy soccer score. What's up, Fudge?
Correa takes a 2-1 pitch in
That was pretty. They could have called that a strike. 3-1 though.
94 miles an hour with ball 3. It's 3-1.
Probably gonna walk him.
Hands over the head, a little
Probably not the worst thing. Yeah, they walked him.
Ball 4 and Carlos Correa, the first
You're this idiot.
Kyle Farmer will hit. I think we're going to see, Danny, and I think you and Corey and I will talk all year long about the lineup never really looking the same way twice. I think we're going to see different players in different spots, but I think the one thing that we'll see on the regular is going to be Carlos Correa in that 2-hole.
All right, Farmer's up now with 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the first.
Kyle Farmer, another guy who's feasted on left-handed pitching in his career, takes a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a defined leadoff hitter yet on this club. There's been multiple guys, and Kepler being one of them that a few years back was comfortable in that leadoff spot.
Ground ball towards short should be a pair. They'll go to second for 1. Relay to first is in time for a 6-4-3 double play. So 1 scoreless inning of baseball in the books. And we're going to exit here in the bottom of the first on a sad note. We lost a dear friend today. Dave Wills, fine radio voice.
I was born here. I'm from here. And
Oh shit, double play. Hell yeah, there we go. Commercial break coming up. Gotta mute that. It'll be Meadows, Haas, and Torkelson. Meadows, Haas, Torkelson, top of the second, coming on up. Oh well, we're just waiting for the game to pop back on. Sorry, I had to look at something. Oh damn, I forgot to fucking pause that. What's up, Daniel? What's up, babe? What's oh shit? Having a mini moment. If you haven't left a like, consider doing so. Might help get some people up in here. Slow start to the stream, it looks like. I know I can't really depend on most of the people watching, but it is what it is. Appreciate it if you have. Oh, soccer. Yeah, I don't really care about any of that. I don't really. Why isn't the commercial back on yet? There's already been multiple. How behind is this broadcast? What the fuck? This is supposed to be MLB TV, not commercials. What? The fuck? So it comes back like a midway through the. All right, I guess there's an out already. That's cool. That was annoying. What terrible. what terrible television so far. I've already missed. All right, I guess we didn't get to see Austin Meadows bat. Here's Haas though. Great job by the Twins telecast. Don't know why I have to watch the Twins when there's a Tigers one.
Detroit area native, bats right-handed, has some pop, but he takes
Strike one.
Made a name for himself a couple of years ago. He had 22
Blech.
home runs and
Nobody wants to watch these bum-ass Twins network.
Lopez working quickly.
0-2 though.
Tip, and yeah, that's a good pitch there from Pablo
Yeah, that was a nice pitch. Hopefully Haas has a little bit of pop in this at bat or something. No one's really done anything in the game. Top of the second, no score. No one's got a hit. Only one base runner via a walk. But then he was quickly doubled off to end the bottom of the first.
Some familiar faces. James Rowson in particular is now
Austin Torkelson.
staff. AJ Hinch and the Tigers had a chance to catch up with J-Ro before the ball game.
Well, that was close to being a. That had to be pretty close. I wonder why networks aren't having the pitching clock up. I wonder if it's because it's like too hard of a thing to like measure. It like becomes very randomized. Hard to sync up with the TV. And Haas strikes out. 2 down here in the top of the second. I hope they don't decide to just keep it a secret the whole time. Like I think it would be good transparency to like give us the clock at some point. 0-1 foul ball.
Spencer Torkelson will be a big project, big prospect, #1 overall pick as he fouls the first pitch back here.
Not really a prospect anymore.
First trip to the big leagues. Again, that's not unusual.
What's up, Randall?
Expect big things from Torkelson, who swings right through the fastball from Lopez, and it's
How's it going?
Torkelson wants to use his timeout here, and he will, as you could feel that at bat building against a veteran like Pablo Lopez.
0-2 on Torkelson here. He takes a quick timeout.
2 outs and empty bases. Then Lopez offers up.
And Torkelson strikes out. Yeah, it's finally on TV. Yep. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Yeah, hopefully, Kenny. I gotta mute all this and pause that. It'll be Gallo, Vasquez, and Kepler. Gallo, Vasquez, and Kepler due up here in the inning. What's up, Seth? How's it going? See, the problem with the Twins and streaming Twins games is there are 0 Twins fans in the world. And so there's never any like crossover from Twins fans coming in and being like, hey, I'm a Twins fan. It's like, nah, there's none. At least none that like publicly come and like, you know, execute their Twin fandom in the open. I think most of their fans are really, really old as well. So they don't really use the internet. Yeah, I don't know. It's I think we shouldn't use last year as a real indicative year for Torque. I know that's like a kind of like a weird copium thing to say, but I genuinely think that last year I'm tossing away because they rushed it, and they probably would have just been better off had they like given him another couple years down in the minors. I think that was just a poorly ran team last year. Yeah, I don't know any Twins fans. So until I actually meet them, I don't believe you. Well, I mean, obviously they exist. They have fans that come to their games, but there's so few of them. They make no difference on the internet. What's up, Vincenzo? They're always my lowest streamed games. Actually, when I stream Rays games, there's a lot of Rays people that pop in. Yeah, Sean, exactly. Yeah, you guys also got to remember the COVID year on top of Torque. Hey, Sean, how you doing, man? Like there's the COVID season for Torque. There's how is it? Oh, how I hate this Twins broadcast, but yeah, the COVID year. He's only had a year of minor league baseball development. You may think Julio Rodriguez is like, well, he immediately was good. He's younger. It's like, yeah, he spent 4 years in the minors learning how to hit pro pitching. You know, that's all. I think so too, Kenny. But I think they also kept Torque around because Green got hurt and they needed something for something. Guardians will probably, what's up, Fernando? Guardians will probably, along with the Twins, be the division leaders all year, barring injury. 3-1 for Gallo. No, not. There's no reason to give up on Torque. Also, I think people got to remember. Oh shit, that's gone. He fucking Gallo just crushed it. That was a terrible pitch to throw to Gallo. Should have just walked him. Yeah. Oh well. Nice hit by Gallo. He crushed it. Can't be throwing the ball right down the middle of this guy. That's a silly thing to do. You got a Bucks hat? Hell yeah.
And that's not a mammoth Gallo home run. That was a little bit off the end of the bat, but got good enough.
Well, I wouldn't expect a lot out of the Tigers this year. Sean, you may be pleased to find out that I'm even lifting my no bitching rule this year. Because I have very low expectations this year. But hey, I don't know. I could be wrong. This is going to be a very experimental baseball season. Twins take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Yeah, I did until a couple days ago when I seen a hilarious shift on Gallo. 0-2 on a swing and strike. Yeah, you got to get rid of it. It's going to be a year where people are going to be pretty negative about the team. I can't be getting mad at people for being frustrated with, you know, a team that cut every single one of their bench players with major league experience, and then kept Zach short. I'll never understand that move, by the way. Like I get cutting a lot of the guys that we had because they all sucked, right? Like I understand it, but it's like, well, then why keep Zach short and get rid of Harold Castro, the only one that might actually be like playable? Like you could put Harold at first base and it works. I know they got Nevin and they got Maton, so it kind of eliminated Harold's, because Harold can't play middle infield, and he's not going to play over Baez or you know, like his spot just kind of became useless. As a 21-1 to win the AL Central for Detroit. Hey, I don't know if you got to spare $100. I don't know. Damn, that's a fair ball. Nobody should expect a lot. So more pitching isn't logical. Last year yeah, that's true, Sean. Actually, the year that I'm going to be okay with it, everyone's going to be like, I have no expectations. I'll just be happy with whatever out of play. So it'll be he gets second base on a ball out of play. Yeah, Maton's going to be our third baseman. I think Nevin's going to start the season at first. Nevin, Maton, and Vierling having big seasons would be the thing that makes us actually have a good year. I think those guys have quite the expectations, too. I think they were supposed to be quite big for the Phillies. At least Maton and Vierling were. I know Philly fans were not happy to lose them. Ball one. That's true. That's true, Vincenzo. You got Burger King? Hell yeah. Stands. I don't think I have. He's kind of, from what I've seen, he's not the greatest defensive catcher. And if everybody can hit on this team, I'd rather just put Jake Rogers as a catcher because he's our best catcher. Like, in terms of being like a pure catcher. I'll I'll take his 200 average and bunts every so often, compared to, you know, fucking Donnie Sands throwing from his knees into center field. That's stupid. Here's the 1-2. Hey, there we go. Got him out. 2 away now. Runner at second in the bottom of the second. 1-0 Twins lead. Tigers hoping to keep it at 1. Zimmer's up to bat. Wait. Jeffers is up, yeah. Up Texans, 2 good teams. Oh, the Tigers and Twins, they used to be. Twins are. Tigers are, you know, they're so many new players. Even the Yankees lineup, I only knew. Well, yeah, well, that's because it's the minor leagues right now. Well, a lot of the lineups are full of minor leaguers. You flying to Vegas, Fernando? Why are you going to Vegas? Rogers was crushing at the plate before. Yeah, I mean, he could be hitting again, too. Never know. Maytown and Veerling have always had potential, but they had no spot on the Phillies. Yeah, they're stacked, yeah. I mean, the Phillies are stacked. Those guys became tradable. You're going to NASCAR race? Hell yeah. Congrats, that sounds like fun. Twins on the Tigers. I think it's back and forth with Minnesota, isn't it? You're about to land? Hell yeah, man. You be safe and have fun out there. You know? Remember what happens in Vegas. You're not allowed to tell us what happens out there. But yeah, if I wonder though, we get a strikeout. We'll end the inning. We'll head to the top of the third. Tigers will send Nevin, Kreidler, and Rogers to the plate. Speak of the devil. Nevin, Kreidler, and Rogers. But I was just about to bring up how Rogers, except for this game, has barely caught this spring. I appreciate the like, man. Probably puts us at like 8 or 9 likes. I don't know how many we're at. Somebody could let me know. I don't really know. But it's a commercial break, top of the third coming up. I'm wondering if Rogers not catching a lot, and we're seeing a lot of Donnie Sands and Haas catching. I wonder if they're trying to determine the backup catcher more so than Rogers not. Because, like, I don't know. It seems like you wouldn't want to play your starting catcher a lot in the spring. Could be Haas, though. I mean, Haas also could be the starting catcher. It feels like it's like a either-or situation right now. If he stays healthy, I think so, too. I actually don't mind Wentz. I think, we're up at 14 likes, actually. I appreciate that, everybody. Thank you very much. Very kind. Tigers players are bringing the old school. Yeah, I know. A couple of them are, especially Rogers. He goes the full Fu Man shoe thing. Pretty great. He had a beard to start the camp, and then like one day they're like, "When are you shaving it?" And then like the next picture of him, he's like, he shaved it. It's like, oh, okay, he just needed a day or so to get a. I don't think so, Detroit fan. Not yet. Nobody really likes to host preseason games and risk their site in the preseason, because the MLB can be quite meticulous, and they'll take down every single stream site. At some point, they all get shut down in the season. So there's no reason to risk it this early in the season. For some reason, this Twins broadcast always comes back like halfway through an at-bat. Oh, never mind. All right, ball one. If I had a way for you to watch, I'd help you out. Yeah, if I did, I'd help you out. In the regular season, MLB66.ir works good. I'll have there's, I think, a site called Bila Sports is my other one that's really good.
1-1 strike, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Haas. Yeah, he's a utility kind of guy. Though I think he's best served as the catcher. 1-2 on Nevin. Man, another. Jesus, dude, we're getting rang up by Lopez right now. Sheesh. Spent a bunch of money to glitch streams. We had a good run last night. We didn't have any problem.
Missed all of last year with Tommy John surgery. And Rogers tried to make his way back.
So I'm gonna try something. No, that won't work. That won't work. That's a stupid idea.
1 ball, no strikes. Have you seen Rogers' facial hair. He's in the on-deck circle here. We'll get it in a moment, but he looks kind of page out of the Rod Beck sort of look to him.
That'll be called strike one, 1-1.
Try not to spend too much time worrying about what somebody looks like.
Oh, you gotta love when you get tagged for no fucking reason.
Right? Wasn't that a line when someone was talking about your hair behind the batting cage?
Ugh. 2-1 count here on Kreidler.
Here's a 2-1.
Yeah, just ignore him. He's got his account glitched out, or for some reason he doesn't exist, so I can't get rid of the guy. It's I'm not really sure what this new glitch is, but if you click on his thing and try to go to his channel, it says the account doesn't exist. So I can't do anything about it. You just kind of gotta. There's not much like I don't know what this glitch is. There's genuinely no way around it. So I just have to time him out until the account fixes up, and then I can ban it again. Unless somebody else can see the account. Let me know.
Carlos Correa and Kreidler is retired. There are 2 out.
Well, we talk about range and how important it's going to be.
I think there might be a workaround. I'll give somebody else here a mod, and they can ban him.
Went out onto the grass.
It wouldn't work. That's what I thought. Yeah, there's some weird glitch going on with YouTube where people are making it so their accounts don't exist, or they're doing something like that where. No, I'm not gonna give you. I'm not gonna give it to you. No, I'd give it to somebody I trust. I don't even know you, Randall. No offense. 1-1.
But that's a fantastic play. As a ball fouled away, and the count is 1-1.
2 outs here in the top of the third. Nope, it's not a big deal. I could just keep timing the guy out. That's what I mean, Kenny. There's I don't know what he's done. Must be a new glitch on YouTube or something that he's figured out. Not a big deal. No different than him just making it. Because if this wasn't working, he'd be doing the same thing, just making new accounts. You know what I mean? So it's not like it's anything different. Just ignore it. It's not a big deal. It's the same essential thing as just making a new account and doing the same. Because he'd be doing that regardless. I guess this just saves him the hassle of having to deal with that. Oh shit, Jake Rogers just crushed a homer. All right, 1-1 game. Jake Rogers takes it deep, and Tigers have tied it.
Rick, welcome. We're catching you with 2 outs. We'll try to keep you around, but everyone knows that 6 Mile Cypress Slough is
Nice piece of hitting there.
great places to visit here in Lee County.
Flip.
How was it impacted with the hurricane?
So the slough is actually really well adapted.
Nice job by Rogers there to tie the game up, and now up is Akil Baddoo, top of the lineup for Detroit.
Swamps areas, and the cypress trees are really
Called strike one.
being impacted by hurricanes. So we did have a little bit of damage.
What's up, Derek?
The trees did come down. The plants obviously got very stressed out. The animals had their natural rhythms disturbed, but it really recovered.
Oh shit, Baddoo pokes one into the left, or in the right field, sorry, and he gets a base hit. Baddoo's on with 2 outs. There we go. Nice hit by Akil Baddoo, who desperately needed to get some hits. Now we'll see young Riley Green. It'd be nice to see him pop one out here. Yeah, it's what we are now. We're a power team now, Sean. I think people aren't ready for the new Tigers. If this is the new Tigers, I'm again completely fine with this. I'd rather be a home run team than whatever the fuck it was last year. Oh well, we get out a lot, but boy oh boy, when it's our day, we go 8, 9, 10 runs easy.
Public awareness to be able to get an initiative put on the ballot to actually have the taxpayers vote.
Whatever we were doing last year, the complete opposite of that. 1-0 count for Riley Green. Runner at first, 2 away. Top of the third, 1-1 game. Lopez pitching. Here it is. And Baddoo faked the steal. Didn't go.
So you're obviously going to see a lot of birds. Some of our more popular residents are.
Yeah, you would need a lot of things to go very right for the Tigers for them to be a shock team this year. You need Baez to have a good year. You need Scope to fucking return to form. You need Riley Green to continue to develop in a very positive direction. You need Austin Meadows to return to form. You would need Nevin, probably Nevin, Vierling, and Maton to actually be really good in the MLB. But if all those things happen, hey, Riley Green off the wall, that'll be a double. Could be a run. I think it is. The dude's very fast. He's in sliding. Tigers take a 2-1 lead on a RBI, maybe triple double. We'll see where he's standing. Cleveland probably runs it back, depending on what happens with the Twins. Yep, Green hits a double. 2-out offense. Love to see that. Baду scores from first base, which is insane to think about. Good base running. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like, consider doing so. It'll help the stream out, get us closer to the like goal of 20. Always a little bit more strange of a job to try to pull off in the spring training. Here's Javier Baez. I hope so, Sean. I hope so. That was really good opposite field pop, too, because that was in the left field. God damn it, Javi. Oh, almost. The fuck was that? Yeah, let's hit it on the ground to the fucking shortstop that vacuums everything up. Yeah, that's a great idea. All right, anyway. I'm getting real sick of this fucking guy. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the spring training, so I'm not that upset. It's whatever. Bottom of the third coming up. They haven't updated this yet, so I can't give an update. It'll be some people in the Twins lineup coming up soon. Tigers take a 2-1 lead. Let's hope they can hold it. It'll be White, Solano, and Correa. 9-1 and 2 for the Twins here in the bottom of the third. They trail 2-1. Is what it is. Some teams can't handle the greatness that is the Tigers. Yeah. Hopefully in the regular season he starts popping. Hopefully they all leave for the World Baseball Classic tomorrow, right? Because I'm pretty sure that's coming up soon, and I'm sure he's going to play for, I don't know what fucking school. Or what country was it? Puerto Rico? It could be America. It could be Mexico. I don't genuinely know. He's Puerto Rican, right? Starts on the 8th. So yeah, Javi's gone. Polanco, or not Polanco, fucking Scope is gone. He's reverse Polanco. He can't hit for shit. Javi playing Puerto Rico. That's what I thought. I know he spent a lot of time in America, so I wasn't sure if he was, you know, he wasn't sure where he was playing. I figured it was Puerto Rico, though. Really, Rando? How so? Not to burst your bubble, but aren't they one of the original MLB franchises? Like when the MLB formed? Well, that's not how that works. That's not how that title works. An expansion team is a team that existed probably pretty recently, as far as the 90s. For example, the Tampa Bay Rays are an expansion team. Kind of a relocation more, actually. I don't even think the MLB's expanded lately enough to say that there are expansion teams in the MLB. Over 10 years. That's a long time. What's your favorite team? They probably haven't expanded in baseball since the 80s. Yeah, it's spring break for me, Kenny. What about you? 1-2 count here on White. Looking like a big boy. Must be his first baseman. I was going to say first base or catcher based on the build. Pretty sure we made it in 14 or 15, but all right. We might have even made it in 2016, the Tigers. Won't swear to it. I think so, Vincenzo. In the 90s with the Mariners. Maybe the Diamondbacks. And he flares it out to right field. Looks like it's drifting into foul territory. Unable to get there. It'll be a foul ball. So the count will remain full at 3-2. White will get another try. The Angels. This natural college spring break week. I was going to say every college that started when we started back up for the semester is probably on spring break right now. Yeah. I'm pretty stoked. Count is full. It's bottom of the third. Leadoff hitter White up. Oh, geez. What's up, buddy? You know, you could just chat and hang out, dude. Extra. You know you're welcome to just chat and hang out if you're going to be normal. Just don't spam, dude. Might as well say that you're welcome to hang out if you want to. Don't know how you figured out the glitch, but I mean, for now, good job. They'll patch that out of the system though. Oh, his messages aren't even showing up. Oh, really? They might be just showing up for the mods. I don't know. The Angels, though. Ah, that's a good... He smoked that ball. Damn it. That's a ground rule double. Like 4 days. Yeah, it's they're not showing up, then don't worry. They show up for you. Hit and miss then. Bum, 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 bunch. When was the last time the Angels made the playoffs? Oh yeah, we blocked that stupid person. We had to get rid of them yesterday. This is looking like the Twins are going to put some runs up here. All right, they got him. One away. 2015. So the Tigers have made the playoffs before the Angels lately. How are you talking shit about my team when I think the Tigers made the playoffs? Vincenzo, did we make it in 2016? Or was 2015 the last year we made the playoffs? I can't remember. I quit watching during the Brad Ausmus times. I watched like 2 games with him as the coach. Was that a guy? I think it was some kid on his parents' phone. I'm pretty sure. I can't really tell. Oh, and 1. Couldn't tell. Correa the batter, though, with the runner at second, 1 away. 0-1 count now. Good pitch by Wentz there. Miggy, Scope, Javi, Rodriguez, Ibanez. That makes sense. No, you're good, Derek. That's good to know. You don't have to say sorry. 14. We made a 1-game playoff that year in 2016 against Baltimore. And that's a flyout. Runner tags. He'll probably get over to third, and he's in there. What's up, Frank? What's up, Willie? How you guys doing? So, yeah, Vincenzo, we almost made the playoffs in 2016. So we've been better than the Angels and more relevant sooner than you guys. I don't know why an Angels fan is in here telling me my team sucks. Didn't you guys have... I literally just looked at my Tigers. I looked up the Tigers 2016 season. And it said we went 85 and something, and we missed the shot at getting in the wild card in a 1-game playoff. So we technically made the playoffs. 1-0. We've been in the playoff picture in more recent times than your team has been. Plus, you guys have Otani and fuck. Like, how do you not win more with him and Mike Trout? Woo! What a play by Torque. Yeah, we made a 1-game playoff, which is more than you guys have done in the recent times. Why have you guys not done anything with Mike Trout, arguably one of the greatest players in the modern era, and you didn't have Shohei Otani? What is the name of the game the Tigers played in, though? Please tell me. Commercial break. I'll unmute the audio as soon as it comes back on. Please, Randall, tell me what is the name of the thing where the Tigers and Orioles played. What is that called? The game, the one game you play before to try to get into the wild card round. What's that called again? Yeah, great play by Spencer Torkelson there. He made a nice over the shoulder catch. No, that's not the actual name of the game. What are those called? It's not a win and in. Yeah, that's different in football. That's not the same as in football. That's different. Nope, that's not the name of the game. What's that? What's the name of it's a 1-game. Finish the word. What goes after the 1 game? 1 game. There's a P word that goes there. I'll help you out. What has that always been called? A 1-game. 1 game. No, that's not what it's called. Because it's 100. Well, how many? It's game 163. Is there 163 games in the regular season? Or are all games after 162 considered postseason? Because there's only 162 sanctioned regular season games for all teams, except for teams that make the playoffs. What's up, Jeremy? Sometimes 2 teams tie directly, so they have to play a 1-game. Anybody can fill in the blank here, because I don't think Randall's understands what I'm trying to get at here. It's called a 1-game playoff, Randall. Why are you avoiding saying that? Because you know I'm correct on this entirely. You're getting fucking dog walked on this argument. It's 1-game play-in. 1-game playoffs. So again, we also made the playoffs the same year you guys did. So we've been just as bad as if my team's been bad, Randall, then what has your team been? Because we also made it in 2015 regardless. So what's up? You guys have been just as shitty as us. In fact, you guys have a far worse record, franchise history of being shitty. 1 away as I think Meadows grounded out. Yeah, Meadows grounds out, 1 away. Here's Haas.
Obviously, the main thing is health-wise, I felt really good.
Yeah, I consider those playoff games. So does everybody else.
Going back out, I thought the rhythm was still there, the tempo, the separation, everything was in line. The rhythm was there, and I think
just so you know.
a lot of good pitches, you know.
Anyway, fine. We'll go to 2015. We both make the playoffs, so we've been bad as shitty as equally as long. But your team being bad has absolutely no excuse. Cool. Okay, let's go to 2015. We both made the playoffs that year, so we've both been shittily as bad for the same amount of time. How can you guys be as bad when the Tigers haven't had Mike Trout nor Shohei Otani? 2 MVPs. Tigers 2015 season. Let me look that up. Tigers 2015 season. Oh, we did not. Oh shit, we went 74. Okay, so you guys have. So you've been better for 1 year longer, but even though we made the playoffs in 2016. Okay, so you guys played 4 more playoff games than us, or 3 more playoff games than we would have in 2015. So or 2016. So anyway, all right, fine. You get the dub. Why have you guys been as bad as us, basically for the same amount of time, save a year, even though we made the playoffs in 2016, you didn't? So why have you guys been so bad, even though you have Mike Trout and Shohei Otani? If my team had those guys, we would have went to multiple World Series. Want to know how I know? Ask me how I know. Because when we had Justin Verlander and Miguel Cabrera, we played in World Series. We were the best team in baseball for a couple years, except we choked in the playoffs.
Have a little more options, more cards on the table, and take the changeup a little.
Cool. Okay. Whatever. Ignore that point. Fine. You win on that. Fine. Whatever. Who cares? How come you guys haven't done anything with two of the best players in baseball? My team, when we had two of the best players in baseball, were showing up in the World Series, and we're like an annual favorite to win it from 2010 to 2014. What's up with you guys?
His first time up, pops it up right side, might be playable as first baseman. White gives chase, but it's going to be in the seats. Are you leaving today or tomorrow? You're going to represent Venezuela in the World Baseball Classic. How much?
Yeah, one of your guys is one of the best pitchers in baseball. Next.
Last edition was 6 years ago.
You have one of the best pitchers in baseball. Come on, dude.
With the pandemic, he had to get pushed back those 2 years, but
what are you doing? You've had him for so. I don't give a fuck. Your team is trash, dude. How are you talking shit about my team when your team is trash, dude? That's my point. So your team is trash is what you're trying to say. I gotcha. Yeah, so how are you talking shit about my team when your team is the Angels? You know your team is considered baseball hell, and you also killed Tyler Skaggs. Oh shit, just hit Torque. Oh yeah, and you guys also killed a guy, so yeah, your organization is a dumpster fire that should be fucking moved. Nothing good will ever happen with the Angels in Anaheim. All that'll happen is more fucking trainers will overdose their players. What a great franchise to talk shit about. They've had still the best pitchers in MLB to this day. Yep. Hey, Tigers blew it up.
At the same time, we're still technically in spring training, so like there has to be a progression, there has to be a workflow. I think there's going to be some parameters as the amount of pitches you can throw, and like the moment after I throw, I have to keep up on like the 5-day routine building up for the season. So I know there's going to be some parameters, but like the main thing is just keeping with the preparation, keeping with the routine, maintaining all those, because keeping in mind that I'm treated as like one of the most important games of my career, but at the same time building
so they're right there.
To come in the next
Angels have big names. That's yeah, dude. Like you have literal like big names on your team. Like you can't really talk shit about my team when you're a fan of the Angels, dude. That's my main point.
Even though it's during spring training, we know that the adrenaline is going to be higher. Those pitches are going to be a little higher.
Okay, yeah, maybe I misread that. Hold on. Fine, you might be right on that. But look at you.
I took that into consideration when it came to when to start my preparation.
How'd you guys do in 2016? Yeah, okay, I misread that. That's my fault.
The spring training to be ready for that, so that it doesn't affect the season.
Tyler Nevin bats, and he's quickly now in the hole.
So again, why are you talking shit? You've been worse than us for longer. At least we had a shot. You guys didn't even. You guys sucked. You guys haven't been good for ever. On 2015 Angels. I'm gonna check and see about this 2015 Angels season.
Yeah. So hopefully I come back after playing the very last game of the tournament, hopefully as a champion. But whenever that happens and the tournament is over,
y'all didn't even make the playoffs either.
It's back to season mode. It's back to preparing for what's to come.
Hold on, you didn't make the playoffs in 2015 either. It doesn't show that here. Where is that at?
I have to be flipping the switch back to play season mode. Whether I get 1 or 2 more spring trainings after that is just finishing up like the.
Oh wait, maybe you did play in October. Hold on. Oh, you played the Rangers. Okay, you did make it, and you got beat.
And then looking forward to the season, looking forward to play Target Field for the first time in front of Twins fans, and I'm really looking forward to that.
Wait, maybe you did. Hold on.
It's my very first time in the state of Minnesota, so no, I've never played.
No, you didn't make the playoffs.
Witness snow as well, huh?
First time I saw snow.
Wait a minute, you didn't make it. You didn't make the playoffs in 2015. Where were you? Yeah, they had Albert Pujols this year as well. Where's the wild card? Top 2 teams. Yeah, you guys didn't make the playoffs. Look at this. Top 2 teams will qualify for postseason. Yankees, Astros. You were 1 game behind. No, you didn't, bitch. Oh, wait a minute. You didn't even make the playoffs either. What you talking shit for, bro? What is this? What is this shit? You didn't even make the playoffs, bro. What you capping for? Huh? You didn't make the playoffs in 2015 either. We were both wrong. All right, so let's see who made the playoffs in 2014. So we both kind of suck right now. Hold on. Okay, we played. We won. Okay, we won our division this year. Let's see what the Angels did in 2015. It's 2-1. 2-1 is the score. 2-1 is the score. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's a commercial break. Hold on. I'm just trying to... Hold on. 2014 Angels season. Oh, so we were both good at... We've been shitty for the exact same amount of time here, Randall. We were both last good in 2014. Isn't that crazy? I don't... Again, my question goes back to my original question here. Why are you talking shit when your team is just as bad as my team? Just actually probably worse because you have better players than we do. Like, you have two of the best players in the game. What's up? You guys missed the wild card by a game. What's up? No, you're not. You have two of the best players in baseball, and you're still probably not making the playoffs like we aren't this year. Cool shit. Yeah, don't talk shit when your team is worse. It is literally worse than my team historically. Dude, congratulations. My team was the most... We lost all of our starting pitchers to injury last year. Good shit. You guys have two of the best players in baseball, and you didn't make the playoffs last year. I don't want to hear anything about your garbage-ass baseball team. If you're going to talk shit, dude, at least have a good team to talk shit behind. Because, like, you're an Angels fan, dog. Like, your team is an embarrassment to the league. Like, how do you have those two guys and not make the playoffs every year? No, he can be in here. It's just embarrassing that if he's going to talk shit, I'm going to throw it right back at him. It's like, I'm not going to just sit here and take this from an Angels fan. You guys literally killed a guy.
And he signed by the Tigers as a minor league free agent. He's been with Padres prior to the Detroit Tigers. Came over last year.
Like, I wouldn't even publicly admit to that shit. What'd you guys do to Tyler Skaggs? Why'd you guys kill that guy? What did he know?
And the first pitch goes off speed, missed down and away. Joey Wentz, 3 innings, 3 hits, a run, walk, 1
No one on our team is named Cabrera.
As Gallo swung on a foul, tipped, hung
2-1. We don't feed our players opiates in like fucking Pez candies. None of our trainers are sitting in federal prison for killing a guy.
First a little bit, and this one's high and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Got the shortstop.
We literally at one point, all 5 of our starting pitchers that opened the season were on the injured list. We had the injury bug last year, bud.
There's a line drive down the right field line.
Tyler Skaggs literally was literally ruled a homicide, or like he was literally like it was like deemed the entire fault of the Angels training staff. The guy who was supplying them all them pills. Yeah, dude. You guys got you literally. I think one of your trainers is literally going to prison for this.
You know, you look at his resume, he has some spurts where
Like multiple people, I think are. Bottom of the 4th. Here comes Vasquez. 2-1. Tigers holding on to a lead, but a leadoff single in the bottom of the 4th. Diaz pitching for the Tigers. That's up high, ball 1.
arches his back, just pitch up and in, ball
Let's be fair. Yeah, he OD'd because he was being hooked up by your trainer. He's being fed them like candies from a trainer on your team.
Missed down and away. 2 balls, no strike. Good count here for.
Let's just say, though, Randall, I don't think either of us have a roof to stand on and be like, this team is shitty about either one of our teams. That's my main point here. You're living in a very, living in a house made of very thin glass when you're an Angels fan, or a fan of a bad team lately. To be like, your team sucks the last 10 years. Yeah, so does yours.
He's going to probably get the bulk of the playing time. And this one down and away.
Like, what?
With nobody out, and that batter's going to be Max Kepler.
Now Vasquez is also headed to the
Stupid.
WBC, and he has had
Yeah, your team's very good.
time in the early going, and even taking trips that
Like the fact that you guys like it's really hard to ignore that. Like that you guys have 2 of the best players in baseball.
He is asked to get a lot of playing time.
And they just hate it there. They don't even want to fucking be there. Otani, there's 0% chance. What do you think you got the odds of you resigning Shohei is?
It's still somewhat of a spring training atmosphere.
Sure, what are you doing, dude? Why are you acting so weird?
And I think they're going to be competitive as Kepler calls timeout.
Maybe you'll make the playoffs.
So there's just one timeout.
But like,
step out.
you make fun of my team, I'm gonna make fun of your team.
But Vasquez needs to learn these Twins pitchers, and that's what he's been really focusing on.
Pitch down and in. 4 out of the strike zone now.
And what
I don't see the Angels making the playoffs this year. 1-0.
aside from whatever he has,
2 on, nobody out. This is not the greatest start to the inning here for the Tigers.
2 on, nobody out.
Here's Kepler. It's always the worst guy to see for the Tigers. 2-0.
2 balls and no strikes. as a hitter, you get in the batter's box, your Kepler, he just walked.
No problem going back and forth with somebody about their team, though. Yeah, dude, what are you doing?
Well, am I patient or am I anticipating him throwing it over the plate? There's a tapper off Kepler's foot.
That's
The difference between me and this guy, I was able to go, oh shit, I was wrong when I misread that. He hasn't yet said that he was wrong about the Angels in 2015.
You don't like to see Max fouling anything off his feet after he suffered that.
No, he died of old age.
And played through it a little bit till the end of the season. A lot of injuries.
Or like some kind of heart condition or some shit.
This pitch is high.
You guys gave a guy a bunch of painkillers and he overdosed on them. And people went to prison. I wouldn't be saying this if like nobody in your organization went to prison over this. People are going to prison in your organization for the death of Tyler Skaggs. Like, I hope you, like, do you not know that about your own team drama? There's one. Nah, they get one. Runners get to the corners, and it'll be first and third with one away. No, that guy passed away because he's old. And old people kind of just die sometimes. Tyler Skaggs was a very healthy, like, 27-year-old that you guys murdered with opiates.
Michael A. Taylor, the batter.
Old people die, dude. What do you think? People live forever? 49, it's kind of young to die of heart problems, but 49-year-olds have heart problems. What did he die of? A heart attack? like a stroke? How's that anybody but his own fault for not living healthy? He had a brain tumor. Oh, he had cancer. Oh, so yeah, how the fuck did we cause cancer? Go ahead and explain that one. You fucking douchebag. They're like, you guys killed him. How the fuck did we cause cancer? But explain that to me. Other than his brain just developed cancer. Like, what, did the Illiches secretly embed some cancer in him? Randall's like, shit, I didn't know he died of cancer. That's pretty hard, especially brain cancer, because that just kind of happens.
With some authority line drive-wise around the diamond.
Okay. Yeah, you guys overdosed and killed a guy, just so you know. Don't try to compare our two franchises. Your franchise is a garbage pail franchise that shouldn't exist anymore, and probably won't exist in 10 years, by the way. I wouldn't be shocked if you moved. By 2025, I wouldn't even be surprised. I'd be like, oh, that's what was coming. The Dodgers and the Padres are the only two teams that should probably be in California. Everyone else kind of sucks. Move them out. Send them to like Oklahoma. They do better there. 2 on, 2 out. Runners are at the corners.
With the legs, but you know you've got to have the mental approach too that you know you're not afraid.
I'm just tired of people talking shit like people who are fans of like the fucking Angels or like shit talking shit. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
It was almost they were playing.
Your team's a goddamn embarrassment to baseball. My team has historical standing since like the 1800s. You know, we've had the same uniforms essentially since they were created. If you look back at the uniform Ty Cobb is wearing, it's almost the exact same as what we're wearing now. Do you know what that means? We're a historic franchise. What do you guys got going on?
And I've always felt, I don't want the green light. I want you to give me the steal sign.
Exactly, Fudge. Hey, 1-2 now. Good start.
And now 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here's where I say you run.
Yeah, exactly, Lions. Yeah, we all know what it is. But if we had Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout, I would expect this team to be in the playoffs every single year without question.
Not a real big lead by.
Yeah, Trey, exactly.
Not running. The pitch is ground ball weakly hit to the right side.
That's just always going to be my argument with an Angels fan. It's like, well, if my team had those two guys, we'd make the playoffs and be a threat to win the World Series every year. That's again, Randall. Let's not talk shit about other people's teams when your team is complete doo-doo itself. Now, if you'd come out and been like, I'm a Dodgers fan, be like, well, comparatively, we aren't very good. No, I wouldn't. What? Oh, if my team had 2 good players, the 2 best players on offense and pitching, or 2 of them anyway. Yeah, we did actually. The Tigers had Justin Verlander and Miguel Cabrera. And you know what we did almost every year? We were favorites to win the World Series, or at least we were in the American League Championship every year. We at least won our division almost every year when we had those two at their prime. You have these two guys at their prime. What are you doing? Yeah, and we were making the playoffs and going to the World Series at least, or going to the AL Championship Series. What were you guys doing? What have you guys done with those two players? Has Mike Trout even played in a playoff game? One? Has he had one playoff series in his entire life? How is that even possible? Cool, I don't care. At least we have an opportunity to choke. What have you guys done? Nothing? You just wasted these players? That's crazy, dude. That's embarrassing. I'd rather have the opportunity to lose these games than just never show up to the playoffs at all. That's fucking loser shit. You made it one time into the playoffs. That's insanity. No, I think they made it in 2015, but I don't think Trout was playing. I think he was hurt. Maybe if your training staff wasn't so focused on getting all your team fucked up on opiates all the time and killing Tyler Skaggs, they would have been able to keep Mike Trout healthy. Fuck you. I can say my team fucking killed a guy who died of cancer. You're a scumbag, dude. Your team literally killed a guy with opiates and you're out here fucking trying to compare the two. Look up Angels, Opiates, Tyler Skaggs if you don't believe me. Your team has got blood on their hands. Yeah, maybe if your team wasn't so focused on killing Tyler Skaggs with opiates and keeping him fucked up, you would have probably, like, I don't know, maybe won something. And maybe kept Trout healthy. 1-0. 2-0. Your team's a joke team. Oh, he hit him. Oh, never mind. I thought it hit him. I thought he was pointing to base. My bad. 2-0. It'll be Ryan Kreidler, Rogers. Let's go. Let's turn down the temperature. Both our teams are terrible. We can at least agree to this, Randall. Let's all take a moment and just remember, both our teams kind of suck.
And right back. We'll tap her right out in front of home plate. It'll be up to Malley to field it. Steps, throws.
We were arguing about who's gonna finish 28th place instead of 27th. My team is finishing in 26th. Fuck you. No, my team's finishing in 27th. But, you know, you're finishing in, like, probably 28th, 30th. Fucking scumbag loser team. That's what this is. Trey's probably listening to this going, boys. You're both awful. With his fucking Astros t-shirt on.
Yeah, Malley's going to probably get stretched out 3 innings. There's a breaking ball that stayed up.
I don't even know what this mid-ass argument's about. 1-0 from Rogers now pitching. Oh, never mind. Molly's pitching. Sorry, I looked at the wrong side. 2-0. You run rough next year. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the laughing, Ace. This isn't serious. I hope there's no hard feelings, Randy. I'm just this kind of just fucking around. I didn't really like when you were like, you guys gave him brain cancer. It's like, all right, dude, that's kind of low. Like, how the fuck do we do that? Oh no, Brent. Hey, there we go. 3-1. Not a 4-pitch walk. Oh shit, we're hitting. Like, how do I always miss that? Top 5. Here's a pitch, and Rogers. Look at Rogers hitting it to a gap. That's 2 for Jake Rogers. That's a homer and a double. Oh, you're good, Randall. No, you don't got to apologize or anything. I apologize for being kind of crude and being a little aggressive. We're all good. I don't hold hard feelings. Just know we're gonna fucking toast your bitch ass team this year. You know what's gonna suck though, Randall? Is when our two teams do play and you guys sweep us in 3 games because we always lose to the Angels. It's just kind of this unwritten rule in baseball where the Tigers cannot beat the Angels. You guys could be at your worst edition of yourselves. Yeah, I would say by a mile, Sparty. He's the backup. Arguably should be the starter, but that's a really weird conversation of should it be Haas, should it be Rogers? It's gonna be 30 and 57 versus. Yeah, I know. It'd be like, listen, if we beat these guys, we'll take them over, and they become the new second worst team in baseball. They're like fourth worst team in baseball. Yeah, they actually might be pretty good too. Actually, this year, I don't know. The Angels always should be a good team. That's the crazy thing. But you know, a crazy season happens. 2-1. Here's Badu, who's got to hit this game. Another one could score a run and make it 3-1 Tigers, but we'll see. Come on, Keel. Ah, you gotta swing at that. But yeah, Rogers has definitely got to be that. Donnie Sands guy, I don't even know if he's going to make the team, if I'm being honest. He kind of, I don't know, he's not a very good defensive catcher. And if Rogers is good and healthy, he's just the backup. I mean, you can't really, I mean, like, and then it's debatable, should he start? And I think with Rogers, the question becomes if guys like Maton, Vierling, Nevin, Baez, and Scope, Cabrera are hitting better than they did last year in Meadows, then I think you can slot Jake Rogers in as the regular starter. Because if you have 6, 7, possibly 8 guys, or 6 or 7 guys already hitting pretty well, which the Tigers could have, they have like decent guys that could, like the starters could be decent on this team if they all have good years or return to form with Meadows, Baez, and Scope, and Green has a good, like, you know what I mean? Like if you look at all the starting spots, if all of those are working and hitting or returning to form or like having another good year or so like something like that, play up to what they're supposed to be with Maton, Vierling, and Nevin, Green as well in that group, and then you know if the veterans play up to what they can do, then I think that situation that the Tigers have, you can probably start Jake Rogers as the catcher, knowing he might hit like 220. Because he is a better catcher than Haas. Like I literally would much rather have Jake Rogers catching than Eric Haas. But Haas is a way better hitter. Like just, and actually, I don't know. Jake might be a better hitter. Haas just has more pop to him. And we kind of need that at this point. But with Maton, Vierling, and a couple of these other guys, if they can literally go back to form, rather kind of see Jake. 3-1. Typically, you can kind of excuse poor hitting from a catcher who's as good defensively as Jake Rogers was prior to his injury. Probably still is, in my guess.
Remember we did the Cardinals.
Oh yeah, we did the Cardinals, and then we, yeah. That was me, you, and Drew.
And Drew, yeah.
Team bonding.
It was a great team bonding experience. You left me by the
Yeah, that's what I mean. Rogers was showing he could. Oh, here we go. Damn, that was a fucking. I forgot the Twins got a monster in defense out there. A normal center fielder can't make a little bit lesser of a center fielder. That ball gets behind him because he played that so poorly, but he's so fast. White, Solano, and Correa. 9, 1, and 2 here for the Twins in the top of the 6th, or no, bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It'll be White, Solano, and Correa. 9, 1, 2. Yeah, that was a good piece. That was a good slugging. That was just a good center fielder, unfortunately. What is this commercial I'm listening to? Oh, it's a weird people in a bucket thing. Oh, thank you for subscribing, whoever did. Appreciate you. Mary, good looking out. Now we're just waiting for the game to pop back on. I'm out of energy after all that arguing, though. No, just kidding. Where's Buxton? They said they're not really playing Polanco, Buxton. They don't. I think that's because they're going. I think they're both playing in the WBC. I think they're just kind of. They might be hurt. I don't know. They're taking ground balls, but they're just not getting a lot of like early spring action. I'm assuming they're all playing in the World Baseball Classic, though. Like that's like a very veteran like heavy thing usually. I'm surprised that was it Riley? I think Riley Green turned down a invitation from Team Puerto Rico, if I'm not mistaken. Is Riley playing with Team America? It's like, because I know he turned down an invitation to play with one of the Spanish speaking countries. Because I think he's got like heritage down there or something. But Twins only got Correa and Lopez. All right, they might be hurt then. Puerto Rico almost put together a fucking crazy squad. Oh, Brent, you're fine, man. You just have a glitch going on. I can just keep timing you out. It's no different, Brent, than when you make fake profiles over and over and over again and just keep coming back. I mean, can you explain to me the difference? Now it's just the same account, so it's essentially the same thing. And 5 minutes is about what it takes to make a YouTube account and come in here, so... I mean, dude, it's no different than what I've been dealing with for about 4 years now, so it's not really. Now it's just a little easier on you. That's fine. Sorry, man. I don't really get annoyed with your really poor troll job.
Came in 2 innings, so he could be done.
Theobar had been targeting today for about the last week for his first in-game action.
I thought you had my YouTube channel, though, dude. I thought you were going to delete it like 3 days ago. I'm still waiting for you to delete it, but, you know. You talked all that shit about having my channel under control, but you don't, so, I mean. I'm just kind of more waiting. Oh, shit, that was close. Yeah, that was a pretty high and tight pitch. I want to be a little careful. Yeah, take a second, Tyler. That's fine, buddy. You take a timeout. Don't really blame me on that one. All right, Cisnero, let's get a pitch in here. Full count, or it's a 3-1 count. And now it's a full count, 3-2.
Detroit Tigers, they've got Kreidler started at second base. Now he's playing short. Javier Baez is now the second baseman. So just kind of flip-flop a little bit. They might see some of that during the year. And a swing and a miss.
And a swing and a miss. There we go. One away here in the bottom of the fifth on a strikeout. Good way to start off for Cisnero, even though, you know, he's throwing a few balls, but no, it's fine. Trying to kind of tighten things up and get everything ready for the regular season. What's up, Harley? How's it going? If you guys haven't left legs, consider doing so. Helps stream out, yada yada, all that fun stuff, and blah blah blah.
I wonder what the strategy might be, or is it something during the course of the year that
what do we got?
might be playing some second base?
That could be, right?
Wouldn't be that surprising. 2-0. That should have been called a strike.
Or maybe, you know, they want to see what Kreidler
can do. Little annoying.
Baez wants a few more at bats, so he needs to stay in
the what's your question, my friend? Hey, we're up at 26 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. This is very kind, very cool. Thank you very much.
But that Baez deal sure didn't work out.
Didn't expect that. We hit the like goal.
Didn't get him.
2-1 count. Need a big pitch here from Sis. Ah, fuck that. Not that pitch. That's for sure. 3-1. Would you ever be interested in coming on a podcast with me and commenting MLB games? What do you do, like stuff on your own channel or something? Lions doing free agency.
And what, 3 of those guys ended up having surgery and missing.
There's a clock violation by the pitcher.
Ah, damn it.
And that's going to allow Solano to...
Come on, Cisnero. Can't be doing this.
So ball 4 was a non-pitch.
You did last year. I'll think about it. I'm kind of busy until May. But I can't really do shit like that until May. Come on, man. Pay better attention, Jose. You can't be fucking things up like that. All right, here we go. 1 on, 1 out. Yeah, sorry, man. I wish I had a better answer to give. It's just like I'm about to finish up grad school, so I've got like a lot of like tight shit to deal with. In the next, really the next 2 months is gonna be pretty hectic. Classes on top of like other stuff I have to like focus on and blah blah blah.
before the lockout, I think.
Yep, and then he had a horrible family situation. He was away from the club for
a long
couple
period
of
of time.
months, and so they lost him. They lost Mize.
Dun, 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 dun.
They trotted out rookie after rookie after rookie in that rotation.
Eee, that's inside.
Correa now 1 ball. 2 balls and 1 strike.
I was gonna say it's 2-1 now.
And as you said,
The TV announcer like 1 ball once, right? No, it's 2-1 now, but
And Torkelson
he's gonna make a bad pitch here probably.
took a step back, and there's a pitch on the way.
Yeah,
Right
fucking
field.
shit.
That's a base hit.
That'll get the runner probably to third too.
As
No?
indication from Tommy Watkins, he didn't give him a stop sign or wave him to third.
Oh, runner holds. Ooh, he missed the base coach missed giving a sign or something.
Scored position with a tied run.
Elliot Soto will run for Correa. The question is, will
Dun,
Soto
dun,
play
dun,
short
dun,
and
dun,
Salas
dun,
in
dun,
second?
dun,
Salas in short,
dun,
Soto in
dun,
second,
dun.
so have to stay tuned
Just
for
do
the
timeouts stack? Like if I time out somebody twice, or if somebody else times him out,
Grounded out.
does it make it longer for the person? Can someone time him out who's also a mod? If there's another one watching, I want to see something.
name his segment. He
This is just more of a curiosity experiment. Let's see how time out. I think it only works once.
we could do better. And then we tried Farmers Market.
But I'm gonna see if that makes it 15 minutes or just still the
I
5.
was going to check that with his wife, see what she thought. Do you have any suggestions?
Not right now, but I wouldn't. I don't know. Do you have his wife then come up with something? Chris, ask his wife.
Skip the middleman.
Fouled off right side on an 0-2 pitch.
He's going to be fun to hear from, though. He's one of those guys, like he told us he's a prankster. He does the Luke Bryan impersonation to the point where people think he's Luke Bryan, the country singer. And loves to have a good time and makes all of his teammates feel, I think, comfortable and happy, and it's a better place in the clubhouse.
Swing and a miss on a fastball up and in. So
Two-way runners at first and second. Good job.
strikes out. Second strikeout for Cisnero, and now here's Joey Gallo.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute. There's something I can do though. I'm pretty
He's had
sure.
a good day, hasn't he? 2 good plate appearances. Not just because of the result, but because of how it was
Wanna
accomplished.
be just like you.
And a big swing and a miss. Gallo's one of those guys really doesn't get cheated. You know, he's a guy that, regardless 2 strikes, there's a lot of swing and misses, but they are a violent swing. Cisnero out of the stretch, and a quick throw to the shortstop that was not at the bag.
Just looking at something real quick. I want to see something.
Play that was put on, and clearly the shortstop didn't pick it up, didn't
Did
see the
not.
sign.
They are lucky that ball didn't go into the outfield. And I credit Cisneros for redirecting the ball.
Ground ball right side, base hit.
Ah, damn it. That'll get a run and it'll probably tie the game.
Play is not in time.
Damn it, they scored.
Twins have tied it up 2-2.
All right, it's 2-2. Runners at probably third and second.
Catcher.
Oh, they hold that first and second. All right, they don't really advance. All right, so it'll still be first and second with 2 outs. It's a 2-2 game. Darn.
So a 3-hit day for Joey Gallo.
Getting smoked on by Gallo.
Standing out there, and he's wondering, is someone going to come out and get him as a pinch runner? And he's waving him back. He says, "No, I'm going to stay here." I already got 3 hits.
And a 2-2 tie. See if the Twins get the lead here with Christian Vasquez. Here's a guy with runners in scoring position, likes to go the other way. Lays off a breakable outside.
And then let me ask you this: is the runner coming in from second? When Gallo hits that ball, it's not a slow roller, right? I mean, he hits that ball so hard, it gets quickly to the outfielder. Is that something you're aware of as the base runner? How quickly that ball gets to
with
the
2
fielder?
down like that, you're off on contact. Strike on the outside corner and evens up 1 ball, 1 strike.
So you're just hauling right out of the gate.
Well, what I'm trying to do is get a over exaggerated secondary lead. So therefore, once I see that hitter start to swing, my momentum is going toward third.
Basically, just trying to see and wait this person out and hope to. I want to see if you can.
1 and 2. So therefore, you're trying to.
I think it's only 5 minutes though.
And once you
My
see the
guess.
contact, you're off and running. And what's key is First of all, you got to have some speed out there. He made a great turn at third base. And it was a
Oh, here we go. That's
good
what I was
play
looking
all
for.
around. Popped up. It's going to be a souvenir behind home plate.
Yeah, to play.
Well, with 2 down, you're anticipating the ball put in play. Gallo, 3 hits, homer to right, single to right, and a single RBI right there between first and second base.
What does it say on MLB?
Swings and misses and strikes out. The Twins, though.
What happened? Oh, the Twins strike out. What's it say on MLB?
And they lead 2. We've completed 5. Good ball game here.
What am I missing? What's what was it saying? Was it saying some wild ass shit? Ah. I wonder something. I'm just gonna try this because I also think this might be funny. I wonder if turning this on makes it so it'll fuck up his little weird glitch. So now subscribing is free, by the way. If you're not subscribed, you can't talk anymore for 1 minute. You get to subscribe. But also, mainly, this is being done because I want to see something here. It's mainly a check. I want to see if this asshole is gonna have to subscribe to my channel now. And I wonder if that blows off his entire little scheme. I don't think it will. We'll see though. I'll turn this shit off if it don't work. I don't really like to have settings like that. Joey Gallo hits a single to the catcher Jake Rogers on deflected ball by Parker Meadows. Yeah, they got something backed up. Yeah, that's just a mess up, Derek. That's just a small mess up. Well, it looks like Brent has been eliminated. It looks like doing it for more than once, it'll apparently stack up the timeouts. He's been gone for much longer than 5 minutes. I believe, anyway. Here's Baez. And he immediately flies out.
Kepler tracking near the line, and Kepler gets there in plenty of time. And there,
one pitch, one out. Thielman having a good start. Or Thielbar, sorry. Caleb Thielbar. Sorry, I always...
They just take 2 left-handers. It's going to be Thielbar and Moran.
I got a follower.
Yeah, Thielbar, was with the Twins originally and then was gone, and he was in the Tigers organization. They never called him up, even as he dominated AAA. Came back to the Twins, and he has really turned himself into one of the real reliable left-handed guys out of a bullpen in the American League.
Lefty-lefty matchup, missed down and away.
I tried to catch up with him. I was out in Brookings for a football game, and it was the last day of deer season, so he was out unsuccessfully, as it turned out, in a negative 12-degree day, chasing deer around. But his Jackrabbits, his alma mater, won the national title in football at the FCS level, and now going to play a football game at Target Field this fall.
Strike to Meadows, and now 1 ball, 1 strike. One thing about Thielbar, he doesn't take this game for granted. He is a guy that enjoys every day. Breaking ball just missed down and away. Kind of one of those, he's one of those quiet guys, but he's always up to something. 2 balls and a strike to Meadows, 0 for 2. And a swing and a miss, poor swing there on a big slow bender.
One thing that Caleb has always been able to do, he figured out what he did well. He's got great natural rise to his fastball. So he was an early adopter in terms of getting into the Rapsodo, technology to figure out, okay, how do I maximize what I have?
Ground ball right side. White's going to back up, field it. He'll take it himself. Better hurry. He does. Kind of nonchalanted it initially and saw that Meadows was hustling down the line. And finally beat him to the bag, 2 down.
A little smirk there from Caleb watching the sprints from Kyler White over there at first base. Talking with Caleb, I asked him, how's the spraying and whatnot, and he said the biggest concern now, he's got to find a place out near the lake to stay this summer.
I don't know. People are just I don't know. Everyone just stopped chatting all at once. It was weird.
Dragging the boat out to Minnetonka, he'd like to find a place he can stay where he can just keep it in the water.
That, or he asked me, do I know somebody that has a dock out there that he could leave it and then maybe not have to purchase or live on the lake?
Yeah. Oh well.
That have his boat.
We'll just keep timing the person out. Like I said, it's no different than them just making a new account that I have to ban every fucking 5-10 minutes anyway.
Hot Rod, you know everybody out there, don't you?
I might. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Life will go on.
Caleb, yes, Danny, I found you the dock. Finder's fee is this %.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun.
would charge you. I would say, hey, can I get on a boat?
Oh, there you go.
Take me fishing one day. Hit high in the air left field, but it's going to be.
Yeah, it's not in play. Or out of play. And that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th coming on up. Haas flies out. Nothing really happening. It'll be Kepler, Taylor, and Jeffers. Kepler, Taylor, and Jeffers here in the bottom of the 6th. 2-2 game. That's pretty crazy. That's a pretty crazy thing to do, especially if your neighbor is a guy. Hey, come on, man. Oh, wait, go back. I don't want to be in there. Wish you get a job. Yeah, that makes it even worse. All right, let me just anybody. There we go. I turned off that shit. Didn't do what I thought it would do. Thought it'd fuck his account up. I don't know, Ace. Everyone stopped chatting all at the same time for some reason on the stream. Ah, shit. That's gone. 3-2. Kepler just crushed that first pitch. Sheesh. You're big hit by Kepler there. It's up high, ball 1 for Taylor. Yeah, that was quite the shot. That's gonna be pitch clock violation. Oh, foul ball. 1-1. Oh, I don't know, Ace. Tigers couldn't pitch yesterday at all. It was pretty bad. 2-1, sorry. Eeg. What the fuck? Why isn't that hiding now? Oh, now I can't even time him out? Oh, no. Okay. I was gonna say, what the fuck? And ball 3. And the ball, yeah. Bragging on him winning at the day before. I had to hear it last night. Yeah, it wasn't good. It was a pretty ugly affair. Oh shit, I forgot to unmute this. I apologize. Hey, we making out. 108. Runner at first, 1 out. Guy fouls out.
I think it's a new rule. We can use pinch come. The catcher and the pitcher have the bottoms and 1 each, and I think that's gonna help to be in the same page. He got a lot of pitches in the arsenal, so it's gonna help the tempo of the game.
The other day we went up to Port Charlotte and you got called for 2 strikes, one of them without a pitch being thrown. Take us through that process and what was explained to you.
Yeah, it was before. I know that in men of first, you got 20 seconds. I thought it was good time for me. I was around 13, but I think the 9 get quick, and it was weird because.
But you were in the batter's box.
Yeah. I was in the batter's box, but I was looking down. That's the reason why they called me.
So they want you to engage
All right.
with the pitcher.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get them again to see what happens. I'm gonna hit them
call timeout
4
with 2
times.
strikes to slow the game down, and with 2 strikes you want to breathe and calm down, and I think that's the error I made there. So I need to make sure I call timeout with 2 strikes.
Well, the batter's going to be Tyler White. Takes a pitch outside after a mound of the visible
Ball 1.
coach. Is that a learning curve for not
Come on,
only
Ronnie.
you, but a lot of the other hitters to be able to
I don't like the odds here when Ronnie Garcia starts pitching.
I think that's, we need
2-0.
get used to this new rule. It's part of the game right now, and we can't put excuses. That's the game we're playing right now, and it's changing a lot. Before the game that I started playing in 14 when I call up to the big league, so it's a big difference.
They'll pop up to third baseman, and it's going to be caught. Throw back to first, not in time as.
Yeah, Willie Joe Garrett Jr. was moving.
He was already to third base.
Yes. Hey, Christian, let me ask you this.
And another foul out there. Good job by the Tigers to be playing pretty heads up defense. You better hurry up and get back. We almost got doubled off. What was he doing?
Learning the rules too. I think they have,
What's up, Dominant? Hey, how you doing, man?
here, and
That's going good. It's 2-3. Twins have a slight lead with the runner at first, 2 outs in the 6th, and that's strike 1 to
they can call the ball strike
Salas.
violation of the hitter of the pitcher.
Well, sum up real quick. Pablo Lopez here today. We talked to him earlier. 3 innings. It looked like he's working on the slider, the spin rate on it. It looked like everything was working for him on his performance here today before he joins the WBC.
Yeah, we're gonna face Puerto Rico's gonna face him the second game, so that's why I played today.
Yeah, a little scouting action.
I love
But
it.
yeah, I like the slider, the new slider. You know, he's learning that slider a couple weeks ago, and you know, I think he's trusted right now, and I feel very comfortable with calling the game.
You know, Puerto Rico went to the finals last time, and the island was on fire about it. What would it mean to Puerto Rico if you guys bring home that trophy?
It's gonna mean a lot. You know, it's a lot of you know, everybody's painting the hair, the blonde hair now in the Iceland.
love
So it's taking all together and, you know, be one island to fighting with everybody.
Hey, appreciate your time. Enjoy your time with WBC. And again, welcome to Twins territory.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thrown out is the base runner trying to steal second. The Twins, though, on Kepler's home run, have given the Twins a 3-2 lead. We'll be back. You're listening
Kicks
to
and
Twins
deals.
Baseball.
And it swung on, hit well to right. Going back on it, Tucker to the track, at the wall. He jumps. It's gone. Yeah.
Oh, shit. The fuck? Jesus, dude. That thing was screeching at the top of its fucking lungs. Anyway, top of the 7th coming up. It'll be Torkelson, Nevin in short. Forgot Vasquez and Miranda. Yeah, okay. You know. You don't follow the Twins closely, so it's not like, you know, you should know or anything. All right. All right, here we go. Here's Torque. Hey, a base hit. Nice to see. I just don't want Miggy to get hurt in the World Baseball. Yeah, I know. He's playing for his team, isn't he? I forgot about that. Yeah. All right, good piece of hitting by Torque. Wish he wouldn't have swung at that, but, you know, he gets on, so that's always nice. Here's Nevin. Excuse me. Here's Nevin now. Sorry about the yawn there. Oh, shit.
Flips out of the glove. Salas, bare hand,
Ah. Unmuted it right into a double play.
4-3. Soto to Salas to Dalton Kelly on the back end. Pardon me. Yeah, Soto to Salas to Kelly. It's short now, going to be the batter, the new shortstop for.
And 2 down now in the top of the 7th, and here comes Kreidler. Rather unfortunate.
Mikey Perez had a great view of that double play as the third baseman. Soto and Salas up the middle, Dalton Kelly at first, and Grayson Griner catching.
No, you're good, man. There's nothing to no reason to be upset about that. There's nothing to say you're bad. It's unfortunate timing. As soon as we unmuted it, it's on Bally today, Dominant. Yeah. Yep. Should be. Fortunately, I got this weird Twins broadcast.
Sides of
Yeah, it's not fucking, yeah, 18-5, 20-5, whatever it was yesterday. That was ridiculous.
throw pitch. Swing and miss
Ah.
by Zach Short. This is a
2-1 now.
split squad day. They're in the top of the 7th in Bradenton. It's 5-2. Pittsburgh over Minnesota. Aranda's 2 for 3 with a couple of runs. He's driven in both as a home run. It was a swinging miss against Duran. And
It's like that double play broke the game cast. It's always double plays that break the game cast for some reason.
started that game. He went 3
Like they're just not designed to handle 2 outs at once.
down and away. Breaking ball count is
I'm surprised that wasn't strike 3. Probably should have been. Full count.
debut and inning gave up 2 runs against Derek Shelton and the Pirates.
Yeah, I know that, Make. Yeah, I don't need the tip. Go ahead and try to block him. Actually, hey, Make, click on his channel, and you could probably go to his channel, right?
Gallo really has swung the bat
And
well.
tell me what you see there.
Kepler's hit the ball well a couple of times.
Hold on, I'll drop the channel link for you for his channel.
Stairs, ball 4. So a walk issued
Oh,
by
it's not. Why is it not on my copy anymore? That's fucking always so weird. Why did it just delete out? Where is it at? There it is.
mouthful. 64.
Let me show you something here.
The name. I'm seeking it. It's Poppy
There you go. Tell me what you see on his channel there.
Name shows up nowhere on our roster, so Papierski is going to hit. You gonna try to spell that one for me?
Just that's his channel link. I got it directly from the last one.
Against Duran. Man, the first pitch is strike. See if we can find.
Didn't they bring some extra guys?
No, they brought him.
Now tell me, how do I ban something that just doesn't? I can't ban its channel. It doesn't exist. Yeah, I can't actually ban that because it doesn't exist.
Taking over for Rogers, who had a
Do you see where there's like a weird? He's got the system glitched out. The only thing I can do
come on down from Lakeland.
is time him out. But just so you're aware, Make, once I can ban him again, he's just going to make another account and do the same thing on a brand new YouTube account. No, it doesn't exist. He has a weird glitch in the system where I can't do anything about it. If I try to ban him or do anything like that, it goes, error, try again. Now, again, this doesn't really matter that much because the main point being is he'd just make another account and continue his activity. You see the problem I'm faced with? That's fine. No rush. Nothing. Don't worry about it. This is just something that's just best to ignore, in my opinion. I'll just time him out when I see him, and eventually I'll just ban him again once he can be banned again. I just report him to the YouTube support people I talk to, like I'm doing right now. That's the ding you hear every so often if you hear it. On Roy streams, do you ever use Roy? Is that a site, Roy? No, not the Angels guy. Yeah, same here, Make. I don't know what's going on or what little glitch they have going on, but eventually YouTube will catch on to it. It won't exist for long. Like, you know what I mean? So, as long as I keep reporting when they're doing it. I didn't know there was a site that actually had fucking games on it. Hold on. Oh wow. How close is this with this that I'm watching? Oh, I want to mute this. I wonder how close they actually are. Well, my end, it's already back on.
Top of the Twins order. It's going to be Jose Salas, Elliot Soto, Grayson Griner to face Alex.
It's a little behind, it looks like.
Out of Florida.
Yeah, all right. That's not too bad. It just popped on.
Justin Henry
I'll keep that in mind for the regular season. Ball 1 in the dirt.
Try to get an ID there. That's Papierski who came on.
No, it's not the Angels guy. It was just that weird extra guy who's just a series of other weirdos and people who've been messing with me. So, you know what I mean, Make? It's like, even if it does get fixed up and I can ban him again, that's cool. Thanks, Dominic. I'll have to keep that in mind for people. Good looking out, Dominic. Good looking out. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch. 1-1 count goes to 1-2. I didn't even know sites actually give a shit about the preseason like that. Most sites don't even cover it.
All sorts of interesting scorecards when you work through Grapefruit League season. Salas pops
Yep.
weekly back at third. Could be no man's land out there.
Damn it. Outfield wasn't shaded for it. Could be too. Nope, he stays at first. 1 on, nobody out. Leadoff man reaches for the Twins. Salas reaches. Yeah, that's pretty much all. That's same here, Dominant. Or they're just like not operating or something like that.
Now it's Parker Meadows. I'm just going to keep saying Meadows.
And strike 1.
Audrey Meadows. Salas is a guy who likes to run. He has a big lead at first base, and there he goes. Big jump. It's taken. A breaking ball, and the throw.
And the guy strikes out, so there'll be 1 out, and runner gets down to second on a strikeout.
Kind of a little hop, almost like a triple jumper that time, Danny.
They had 0 and 2 on the screen. Never mind, now it's 0 and 2. They had 0-2 up there on the Chiron, so I was like, huh? Okay, I guess now it's strike 2.
Fado not paying too much attention over there, but that's what we're going to do late in this game.
Pitch squirts away briefly from Rogers, ball 1, but Rogers grabs it.
I think they do have a little pitcher's clock here in Minnesota, or on this little score Chiron. I think underneath it shows when it's getting really close to the end.
All right, so it's actually.
I say we're pretty good for last couple of years. Yeah, the MLB 66 fell apart last year. Hopefully they'll be back this year.
Runner at second base is Salas. He's already scored 1 run. He's running for third, and this ball is hit well in the left field.
Think so. Yeah, no, that's going to be an easy run. That could be that's at least 2. RBI double. Yeah, no, I think it is. What's shocking, Make? It'll be 4-2 Twins here in the bottom of the 7th on a double.
When it was hit in the air, he kind of checked back to make sure that wouldn't be caught, and then just put it in cruise control. Nice piece of hitting and aggressive base running. Twins lead by a pair.
Real good. I love the base running there, but I love the swing right there also by Soto. And he can run too, so they're going to maybe pay a little more attention to him.
The batter is former Tiger Grayson Griner. Griner takes a ball, 1 ball, no strikes. Long, lanky catcher, was with the Tigers for a long time. Made his debut.
Oh shit! It's Grayson. It's Grayson Griner.
Some old teammates before the ball game, and that Tiger dugout is a strike called 1-1. A host of these Tiger players are going to stick around after this game, spend the night. They'll play at JetBlue tomorrow. A lot of frontliners are here today, though Miguel Cabrera not among them. Miggy did hit a home run yesterday, first of the spring, and we talked with Pablo Lopez. Miguel Cabrera is kind of the reigning king of Venezuelan baseball, and he'll be a big part of rallying the boys there for Team Venezuela.
And again, he announced this is going to be his last season, so.
Make, why'd you make a new account?
Most likely going to be honored at all the ballparks that he goes to.
How fun has it been to watch him hit?
Aren't you just using Brent?
Not what he was, but for a stretch there, in a long stretch.
I remember how Griner would just give some nice home runs. Yeah, when we were up by a lot. Aw, did something happen, buddy? Uh-oh. Miggy hit a home run yesterday? Yeah, I know. What happened?
Well, it wasn't too long ago that the Tigers, they went to the World Series. I think they got beat by the Giants.
Yeah.
But remember, they had...
Cardinals got them, too, in the World Series.
They had Victor Martinez. They had Cabrera in his heyday.
They rotate through Ian Kindler, Torrey Hunter. They just had players, just powerful lineups.
Are they? What's the score? Runner at third, one away. Oh yeah, they're up 7-1. They're killing the game.
But Verlander leaves. Scherzer leaves.
They just never had the closer. Never had the bullpen to finish the job.
Didn't they have Nathan for one time?
Yeah, he got hurt, but they had Valverde forever. And he was enough to make your hair turn gray, even when he was saving a ton of games, just to count 1-1.
He'd have a tough time with the pitch clock right now.
Boy, they had some clubs, though, and that Comerica Ballpark, when those teams were rolling, was electric. Ball in the air, right field for Parker Meadows. Meadows going back. He's looking up at the base of the wall, and that one's not coming back.
Nah, it's gone. Uh-oh.
For the young Hawaiian outfielder.
Starting to get ugly. It's at that point of the game where the pitchers aren't very good.
6-2 lead.
And we saw it yesterday in the ball game against the Atlanta Braves in that 5-run 8th inning. Twins were shut out up until then. All the young guys started getting in the lineup and action started.
How about the number 4 spot in the order today, Danny? Gallo goes 3 for 3 with a homer. Now Rosario with a 2-run shot. 4 for 4, 2 homers, 2 runs, 4 runs batted in for the cleanup spot, who have lived up to the name today. Here's Mikey Perez, strike call. Batting with 1 out. And the pitch from Faedo, and this one lined into left field. Boy, Faedo isn't fooling anybody. Line shot for Mikey Perez, and the hit parade continues. And the spot formerly occupied by Max Kepler, who went 2 for 3 with a homer today. We'll see Misael Urbina come into swing. Before he does, why don't we take 10 seconds for station identification on your home for Twins baseball. Going to have a little conversation on the mound. Pitching coach is out. They're going to gather all the Tigers on the bump. The runner at first base is Mikey Perez. Urbina's the batter. The inning began. A little bloop single from Jose Salas. He stole second. Scored on a double from Soto. Soto went to third on the ground ball out and then strolled home on the 2-run opposite field shot for Kalaya Rosario. The meeting is over, and Urbina will
Some Twins get really high. The shitters on the Twins. Yeah. Well, I mean, the pitching is Faedo's pitching, so it's not that big of a surprise. We can send gifts to the unsupervised. Yeah, no, it's not a big deal. I just want to know what the glitch is that they're doing.
Larry Corrigan in attendance. Yep, he came by the booth, said hello. He waited till you.
How's MLB messing up?
John Gordon in attendance.
Oh, the site thing, it's going screwy. What's going on with it?
That's a BOGO right there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first base. Tigers play for a pair up the middle with Short and Garcia. Drops a good curve in for a strike, 1-2.
Now Newman in attendance.
We saw Jake Mauer here today.
Yep, Jake Mauer with our Chevrolet group.
Now, I missed his pitch. I told him we'd be watching him.
John Vasari in attendance.
Pitch high, 2-2.
And he is part of that Mauer group. They're a long, long time. They had Minnesota Day here years back. And John and it was real windy.
No, I haven't made thousands. Maybe over the last 5 years, like all put together, probably.
And, you know, they were pretty cool.
Like 1,000, not like maybe even, not a ton though. No, that's all right, Ace. I appreciate the offer. I don't give a shit like that. Again, even if they weren't doing this glitch, they just make a fake account after I banned them anyway. You know what I mean? So it's not like it'd stop anything. Now they're just on the one account. You know what I mean? Like it's just one of them, like I'm just more curious as to what the fuck, how the fuck they're pulling this off. I think it's more the curiosity of what they're doing, not the trolling itself, because it's just the same trolling. It'd just be on a banned account. It'd just be on a blocked account anywhere. You know what I mean? You just make a new account and do the same shit. But I am curious as to how he's able to comment on an account that doesn't exist. That is something that's quite in my brain right now. How the fuck are you pulling that off? Kind of weird glitches happening right there. That's all. Because again, banning him or timing him out, he's just going to make a fake account. And that 5 minutes is just about the same amount of time as it would take to make a new Google account. It doesn't take very long. You know what I mean? Blah. So, not a big deal. We'll just focus on the rest of the game. It'll be pitching change. That's why all of a sudden the coverage of the game just kind of halted up. I do apologize on that. I should have probably said it more clearly. Leckler's pitching? Lesher? Let me see how that is. I have bad eyes. Lesher's pitching against Gary Jr. So, it should be good. Trying to decide what I should do after the stream this afternoon. What I should eat, if I should eat. What I can afford to eat right now. Who's batting this inning? I don't really know because they might have pinch hitters. So. Yeah, the MLB, you can't really use these things too well. Where I work, I don't really like to share stuff like that.
He's gone to the Tanny booth. I told him to stay away from that.
That information's privilege.
So he comes down and it looks
Meaning I don't tell people what I do.
First pitch to Willie Joe Gary Jr. skied in the air to left. Brendan Davis chasing after it. He'll make the catch. It's a one-pitch outing here for.
Hey, there we go. Here we go. We'll head to the top of the 8th. Tigers up. Yeah. All right. Top of the 8th coming up. I mean, in all theory, I can stop the spamming if I put on a slow filter to 2 seconds, because 90% of people won't be affected by it, except that guy. I can put it at 3 seconds and no one will be affected by my slow filter. Again, if I was actually bothered by this, I could completely stop it. Put a 5-second chat like a 5-second between message filter in there. Normal people will never have to it be a problem. It'll never be like even a slight source of chaos or problem for anybody. Because most people aren't sending messages every 5 seconds in a YouTube chat. It will never affect them unless they just want to sit there and shit spam. And I don't like shit spammers. But I guess I'll take the free analytics. No, and I'll take the free spam. It just pushes up my chat at my stream analytics anyway. Whatever. I just wish I had better trolls that were actually like funny trolls that did like funny things, not just like 2 IQ trolls that are like, I spam his channel a lot. Like, I just wish I had like actually funny trolls that like pulled off funny things, not this. I wouldn't ban a funny troll. Like, that's the difference, right? I'd be like, oh, you got me, you cocksucker, and then they'd leave. But like, just spamming over and over again isn't even trolling. That shit'll get you doxxed and swatted on like even like the biggest like troll sites. Nobody likes spammers. Nobody on 4chan, any of those kind of like good sites where they fuck with people a lot. If you spam, they'll fucking ruin your life. Like, it's considered retard behavior. Like anyone who just spams is a form of trolling. I know what they sound like in real life. They sound like their mouth is constantly full of like peanut butter and shit. They probably didn't like graduate high school. And if they did, it was like one of them classes where they sat in like away from everybody and they held belts when they went to lunch. All right, everybody, grab onto the person in front of you's belt loop so you don't get lost. Okay, teacher. Motherfucker pulls his pants all the way down to his ankles when he goes and takes a piss. I already know what these people are like. They're fucking... They're some of the most retarded people you can imagine. They're like the kind of retarded where you'd be pretty sure that somebody was just acting retarded to pretend. And you'd be like, hey man, that's pretty fucked up. You're not supposed to act like that. I ain't acting like nothing. Okay. Like you'd be assuming that this was a person acting like a retarded man. You'd be like, that's fucking really bad acting. And then they shit all over themselves and piss on themselves. It's just miserable. That's what I'm dealing with. That's what spammers are to me. They're just the lowest retards that deserve no kind of consideration. It's like, all right, get away from me, you sticky fucking handed child. Ugh. It's the same level of hatred I have for that guy. It's like, you're a child that's got way too sticky hands, and I got nice stuff. I'm not gonna let you play games on my phone. No, get the fuck away from me. Gross motherfucking kid. I already know what this dude's fucking screens all look like. They're just nasty. I wouldn't touch them devices. You touch the back of his phone, it's just... You like peel off your hand, you're like, ugh. His hands don't peel somehow, though. It's like... Anyway, full count now. That's a general spammer character. That's what they are. I'm gonna time them out again just for shits and giggles. I work at McDonald's? No. Yeah, they let people with giant beards work in fast food. It's an astute observation. You wanna know how I know you've never had a job? Especially in the fast food industry? Because you think somebody with a beard like mine is able to work in a restaurant industry. That's how I know you've never had a job in your life, Cheeseburgers. Dude's like, this dude works in fast food, look at that beard. Yeah, I'm glad I could provide you a laugh, Ace. Unironically, now I want McDonald's. Yeah, when you see my beard, you think that the guy definitely is working in fast food somehow. On the grill. Cheeseburgers, for your comment, you have to pay me $10. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I try to be somewhat funny. I don't think I'm a funny guy, but other people might. Glad people enjoy them. Oh shit, you know I didn't unmute it. I was very distracted. All right. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's 6-2 in favor of the Twins. Unfortunately, this game seems to have fallen by the Tigers, so it looks like we might fall to 5-5. Unfortunately. Maybe we can turn it around, though. We got the top of the 8th, or, well, the top of the 9th, rather. Bottom of the 8th coming up. The MLB thing isn't really working the greatest. It's kind of being laggy. So possibly we're down to the last 2 at-bats of the game. What the fuck? Boom. Poor Tigers. Anyway, we're waiting for the bottom of the 8th to come up. Or I think. Why the hell is this like broken all the time? And maybe it's just not actually broken. It's just on my end. It's all fucked up. No, it's broken. I'm glad you guys are enjoying. Glad you guys are enjoying. These are the weirdest commercials that they always show. These baseball Zen ones. Damn, it's 44 degrees. That's nice out. For once. Fry is pitching for the Tigers this half inning. We're in the bottom of the 8th. We'll see how this plays. 6-2 Twins lead. They've kind of blown it open here as we've gotten into the, you know, the whatever part of the teams. Yeah, Fry didn't do so good as last time.
Mr. Farmer, I used to love watching you play when you were with the Reds.
0-1 count. 0-2. Good pitch.
I think you're implying that
Dun, 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 dun. This is Ross, the hitter.
Young guy. Soaking up big league camp. I tell you, the minor league side opens up this week, doesn't it? There's a ball low, 1 and 2. And that, to me, is when spring training really gets fun because you can come over early, and if the clubhouse is closed or you just don't want to watch another round of BP, you can go wander those.
Let's see if there's actually any kind of good deals. Good deals on the Mickey D's app. Now I fucking, I guys talk about cheeseburgers and shit in McDonald's, and I'm like, fuck, dude.
Is down 2 and 2.
See if they got any, like, get this for $1 thing.
I was afraid to ask, but like you would see people up in the
Oh,
tower.
what the hell is Brent doing here?
I would rather go to the backstop or by their dugout and kind of scout that way.
2-2. Swung on a miss. Ben Ross is down on strikes.
See what they got going down.
That's the beauty of it, right? Is you can get right up on top of things.
Well, yeah, you can walk up to the back, the screen there.
Free, no. $1 size, any fries?
So you can kind of find out who maybe some of your team leaders are. Who
Not bad.
That, you know, kind of can help motivate.
Not bad. That's like every day, though.
The vocal players.
You got your manager sitting on a folding chair.
Nothing worth grabbing. Never mind. Fuck that place.
Legion style dugout. It's Dalton Kelly into bat, left-handed hitter. Wraps one foul in the air, right field line, 0-1.
It's foul ball.
Hey, the MLB Ballpark app will complete your next visit to Target Field. Buy and manage game tickets, redeem offers, access exclusive content, and much, much more. Download the
Have a good one, Derek.
Ballpark app.
We go play football? Hell yeah.
Attendance,
Yep. All right, man. I'll see you if I see you. If not, I'll see you when I see you next, Derek. You have fun playing, man. Have a good rest of the afternoon.
526 is a strike called on
Wow, this update.
Kelly. 0-2.
It sucks that this feels like it's kind of broken.
Field to the park here today. And the offense has given them
Here's Kelly, though. He's the 9 hitter, and he strikes out 2 away.
on strikes. Home runs from
Couple good at-bats here from Fry.
And solid pitching today. Lopez,
Ooh.
Malley, Thielbar, Duran, Alcala. And here's the exciting youngster, Jose Salas.
Thanks, man. Thank you, Derek. Appreciate you.
And ninth. Low, 1 ball, no strikes.
Appreciate it. Should be a good day.
Real long set. Comparatively, with the shot clock, or the pitch clock in play, roll it towards
And could be the third out. Is the third out. Let's head to the top of the ninth. Last try for the Tigers coming on up.
quietly in the eighth. Back for the ninth. See if the Twins can polish.
We'll see who the Tigers send to the plate. They lead. Twins lead 6-2. Let's see if the Tigers can force a ninth or head home. By the way, thank you to everyone who tuned in this afternoon. I appreciate you. Hopefully you've enjoyed the stream. Thank you for the likes and everything like that. I think we hit like 30 likes on the dot or something like that, or just over. So very kind. Thank you very much. Yeah. Another preseason game down the drain. Take a peek at what's to come before the game pops back on. Let's see what's tomorrow. Monday they play the Red Sox, so that could be interesting. You at McDonald's? I'd like to go to McDonald's. I'm pretty hungry. Do you want to buy me McDonald's cheeseburger? I am paying their exorbitant prices without a deal. Let me see something. March 6th. Oh, sweet. We have a game. We can watch this on this will be on TV again tomorrow with Boston. Anyway, top of the ninth coming up. Dun 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 dun. All right, are we going into? There we go.
Take on Parker Meadows. Parker had the cool task today of taking over for his brother Austin Meadows. So Austin started.
No, Parker Meadows will start off the inning here. I guess the this MLB thing is frozen. It broke itself. Here's Parker Meadows to lead it off against Jacks. Let's see if the Tigers have any life in the ninth. That's up in ball one.
To know where your kids are going to be playing. It's Dingler in the on-deck circle.
Dylan Dingler's up next to hit after Meadows.
That's Dylan Dingler.
1-1. That's a strike.
One of the best names in the spring training, Dylan Dingler. So Parker Meadows, then Dylan Dingler, and then I think Feliciano would bat next.
Depending if they pinch hit or not.
Jax delivers 1-1, a little dribbler up the first base line.
Do,
1-2.
do, 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 do,
As
do,
copyrighted
do,
broadcast
do,
presented by Authority, the Minnesota Twins may not be reproduced or retranslated in any form in the accounts and descriptions of this game, cannot be disseminated without the express written consent of Dan Gladden and the Minnesota Twins. Jax misses low 2-2. Wearing a new
2-2.
number this year.
Ball in the dirt.
2-2. He'll wear
The catcher didn't really block it very well.
Was he 60
Dribbled away.
last year? Something up there in the
Yeah,
60s.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Daniel. I'll make sure to get them in April.
I think Jose Miranda
I appreciate you, man. Good looking out, my friend. I appreciate it.
and Griffin 1 out.
Were you cheeseburger?
They've had to tailor it a bit. Miguel Sano's 22, a little bigger than the one.
Here's the 2-2 coming.
3-2 pitch. Looped into shallow right.
Let me
center
unmute
field.
that.
Drop for a base hit.
Oh, I missed unmuting it in time. I'm sorry. But thank you, man. That's what I figured you were, cheeseburger. Anyway, that'll be a leadoff base hit for Parker.
Sold out crowd here on Minnesota Day. 8,526 in attendance. Their Twins are on top 6-2.
Appreciate you, though, man. Very kind of you.
1 ball, no strikes.
Oh, shit. Maybe it just came in.
Here's money for burgers.
Some kids
Smiley
with energy
face.
rolling around on the berm down the right field line.
Yay.
And
Thanks, Daniel.
Field as well. Seen some somersaulting youngsters. Jax delivers big swing and miss.
Always appreciated. 1-1 count.
Griffin did a great job of adapting to the bullpen last year.
Oh, the voice. Yeah, the AI voice that I use.
He would pop up for a higher leverage spot. He would seize it. Just kept working his way towards the back half of the game. Drops in a good breaking ball.
One of my favorite AI voices. 1 and 2. Yeah.
He went to work on a cutter in the offseason. He went to drive line to try to understand his body mechanics.
1-2 count, runner on, no way out. 1-2 count, nobody out, 1 on, and that's a ground ball. Could be 2. There's 1, and no way.
But not quite in time to get Dylan Dingler.
They got 1 on, 1 out. Dingler reaches on a fielder's choice. They get the lead runner at second, so that's more important than the, you know, at least they got 1 and it's the lead. So 1 on, 1 out, and double play can end the game. Here's Feliciano.
We asked Griffin Jax during the course of our Inside Twins program, Danny, about Pete Mackey, first full
Home
year
run?
Twins pitching coach, and what that was like as Mackey
Home run?
helping out
Nah, ball one.
Jackson and the boys.
Home run? Question mark?
And Griffin said that for him, it's super
Question mark,
easy
question mark?
because Pete had a role kind of overseeing a lot as a coordinator in the minor leagues when Griffin was coming up. So he said he's got this
Check my
relationship with
email.
and he feels like Mackey knows him better than most.
Nah.
Hit into the air.
Feliciano flies out, 2 away. The Tigers are down to their last out in the game.
So Griffin said he felt like it was no transition at all because it was already the trust had been built in place.
Right. The transition was
Oh.
to Pete Mackey. He had always worked with the bullpen guys, and now he had to come in the dugout. Wes Johnson departs. Now he's trying to get this relationship with the starters.
Yep.
And I think that was the biggest turn for Pete Mackey, and he's done a fine job.
Here's pitch, and that'll be strike 1 to Malloy.
Pete had him in the minors.
You think Baez will be traded? No, I think the Tigers are going to try to. He might, if he doesn't have a good stretch of games to start the year out, they might try to move on from him, see if he can get it going somewhere else. But for right now, I don't think right away. No, I don't think so. I can see the two sides deciding to part ways after the season, though.
Is that he doesn't have a piano where he stays in Minneapolis, and he loves to play the piano. That's his release. We find him in the lobby sometime at the hotels. You know, he'll be banging away.
That feels like it could happen. Is this just going to be broken?
Needs a dock slip, and
Yeah, it's just
Mackey needs a
broken.
piano. Then we'll be set. Ball fouled away down the right field line.
0-2 now on Malloy. 6-2 Twins are about to probably take a W because it's 2 outs in the top of the 9th. 0-2 count on Malloy. You know, young player.
Away their 4th victory of the Grapefruit League.
Tigers will probably fall to 5-5 here quickly, but we'll see.
Justin Henry Malloy. And Griffin Jax.
Excuse me.
Off the first base side of the rubber, pushes plate work.
And he strikes out. Sons of a bitch.
In this ball game,
Miguel Rojas, old shortstop, went to LA for Seager Machado.
finish things off. Twins
Turned
win
it to him.
6-2. Danny and I discuss next on your home for Twins baseball.
Miguel Rojas, old shortstop, LOL for LA, went from Seager Machado, turned it to him. Oh, yeah. You guys have had a really good run of shortstops. Well, you had good shortstops, and then, you know, it's... I don't know. The Dodgers are never without good players, it seems like, so... All right, well, that's the game. Congrats to the Twins. You guys took a pretty easy W. For some reason, you know, our pitching has just been kind of bad the last couple games. Our bats went kind of ice cold this afternoon, which is a little strange. But I don't know. It happens. It's a preseason. Can't really expect too much out of your teams. Thank you for all the likes and everything like that. Yeah, have a good one, Ace. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who left likes. It says 36, so as long as those are all legitimate, that's really nice of everybody. Yeah, have a good day, Daniel. Thanks again for the small donation there. Appreciate you. Now it's probably time to go figure out some food. What do? I don't know. See you later, Charles. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate you. But anyway, that's probably for a me thing off stream. Trying to think if I have anything before I go. Nope. If you want to watch some football stuff later, tune in. If not, I'll see you when I see you next. All right. Go Lions, go Tigers, and of course, it's always go Patriots. And any last words before we go? Nope. Okay. Well, all right, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate it. We'll be live again for the Tigers tomorrow as well, if you're curious. Jordan Walker, a beast. Is he a Cardinals player? Yeah, that's okay. I know who it is then. Yeah, he's really good. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys. Excuse me. Sorry about that. All right. Peace out. Have a good rest of your afternoon. And stay safe and